So hi, I'm artist Leanne Pierce, and for those of you who know me, I am really passionate about breastfeeding, and I thought I would do a quick video to show you my book. Now this is about take 20 because every time I'm reading an extract I get emotional, so I'm going to try and hold it together. When I started painting portraits of women breastfeeding, I was asking them to tell me about their breastfeeding journeys, and I thought it'd be really beneficial to collate those stories of their journeys in a book alongside the pictures of the paintings. So here goes. I'm going to try and get through this without being emotional. This is in the words of Anna, so she's referring to my painting. This picture for me speaks 1,000 words. I can still feel all the raw mixed emotions I felt in those moments just after my son Milo was born. In the madness of the delivery suite, when I couldn't make sense of what I had just endured, breastfeeding my newborn son seemed like the most natural thing for us both to do. It was as natural as taking a breath, like we were still connected and beginning our new roles together in life. It was a moment of total calm amidst all the chaos, a warm, comforting glow hugging us against the stark white lights of the clinical hospital room. During the first few days in hospital, I felt the overwhelming responsibility to care for our new little life. Yet it was so tricky to pick him up to feed him. I had a drip in each hand and a catheter attached, and to top it all off, I was suffering from an epidural tap, which meant it was extremely hard for me to sit or stand. One nurse was trying to convince me to use a bottle, but I was adamant I wanted to breastfeed. On the first night, I remember hearing his little cry and struggling to get to him. Then seemingly out of nowhere, a young midwife scooped him out of his cot and brought him to me. She latched him onto me and showed me that I could feed him laying down, as I was extremely exhausted. She reassured me that it was okay to fall asleep with him next to me. I felt the tears well up inside. She was like an angel, giving me guidance and reassurance that I needed. Crying! Cup of tea. Have a cup of tea. Pull yourself together. Apart from those post-birth difficulties, breastfeeding did come naturally to both Milo and me. But it hasn't been an easy ride. The main difficulties for us both has been weaning. My partner Robin and I planned to combination feed from about 4 months, but Milo had other ideas. Despite us trying everything, he rejected anything other than the breast. I was keen to get back to work, so we decided that the best option would be for me to breastfeed on my lunch break. At first, I was stressed out and worried about the idea of mixing home and work commitments and actually having to take a lunch break. However, all the wonderful team I worked with welcomed the boys with open arms and totally supported my decision. I honestly felt so lucky to live in a society where mum can work and dad can look after the baby, and that people understand the tribulations and offer support to working mums. Even though our breastfeeding journey hasn't been the easiest, it's been worth it. I feel privileged to have experienced Mother Nature, casting a spell of oxytocin and dopamine to make me feel the purest of love. So I've decided that the next step in the journey for the breastfeed paintings are to go to hospitals. So I'm trying to put a crowdfunder together to enable me to get those paintings to 13 different hospitals. As part of the crowdfunder, I'm offering the publication. So you pledge and you can receive one of these lovely books. I'll even sign it. So pop over to my website, leannepierce.co.uk, where you'll find all the information about the crowdfunder. Thanks ever so much for your support.